Good morning to all the students. In the last class, we discussed about the position time graph, in which the graph which is plotted position or distance against time means the distance is along y-axis and time is along x-axis. Already we was finished one of the curve, and that curve will be shows that the body is at rest. The second curve is shown, which is same as this one, and this curve OA, it will be shows that the body is moving with a uniform speed or uniform velocity along a straight line. Up to this in the last class we discussed. And here is the next graph. Here also the curve OA. This is the curve OA. And this curve is also shows that the body is moving with uniform speed or uniform velocity along a straight line. But it will be starts from some other position, and here the body will be starts from the origin. Here the body will be starts from some other position, not from the origin, from the other position. And here, by finding the slope of this curve or slope of this curve, it will be gives the speed or velocity. Slope equal to, as you know, in opposite divided by adjacent. Here is the two marks A and B, otherwise P and Q. And here is the another R we got it. Then this position, this one. Here this is S1 position, this is S2 position. Here T1 and T2 time. So slope is nothing but tan theta, which is nothing but opposite divided by adjacent. For this triangle PQR, for this triangle PQR, or for this triangle PQR, slope equal to opposite divided by adjacent. Here is the opposite QR divided by adjacent is PR, and this QR is nothing but S2 minus S1 divided by T2 minus T1. This distance, this is total is S2, this one is S1. So this total S2 minus S1 gives this portion. This portion is nothing but QR. Here this is total T2, this is T1. Then remaining is T2 minus T1, which is equal to PR. Is it clear? Now this change in displacement or change in distance traveled, which we will write it as ds, and this is a change in time or time interval, and this is dt. So slope equal to what we got it, ds by dt, but already you have defined ds by dt is nothing but velocity. So therefore this velocity v equal to ds by dt. So slope of ST graph gives velocity. That is one of the very important significance in case of a position time graph. So similarly here also the slope of this curve will gives the speed. If this curve is linear, this curve is linearly ascending, then what will get the velocity, that is uniform velocity, and it is positive. Uniform and it is positive. If the curve it will be like this, is like the speed is uniform, but the speed will get negative value, means velocity will get negative value, not speed is always positive for the healthy differences. Here we will get this velocity is negative, whereas this for this the slope, this gives the velocity, slope of this it will be gives the negative velocity. Then after this here, the slope when you are going to finding like this, time interval kept constant, but the opposite side is going to increasing. As the opposite side is going to increasing, here is slope, opposite divided by adjacent. This opposite is going to increasing, keeping the adjacent is constant. This part is constant gravity, difference is constant, but this opposite is going to increasing. Opposite going to increasing in the sense velocity goes on increases. Velocity goes on increases means change in velocity here. If the change in velocity with respect to time, that gives the acceleration. So therefore this curve, it will be shows that the body is moving with increasing velocity. If it is increasing velocity in the sense, the body is moving with some acceleration. Hence, the curve is OA. This OA curve. The curve OA. The curve OA of ST graph. The curve OA of ST graph gives or shows the body is moving with acceleration, the velocity goes on increasing. Increase in velocity is nothing but acceleration. Velocity is going to be increasing, change in velocity divided by time taken, and change in velocity will get positive. So therefore here the acceleration will begin. Whereas in this curve, here also the body is moving with variable velocity, but here the velocity is going to be decreasing because adjacent is constant, but opposite is going to this is large, then next it is decreasing, next decreasing, next decreasing, means opposite side is going to decreasing. If opposite is going to decreasing, see here the slope equal to opposite divided by, this is opposite divided by this is adjacent. Adjacent remain constant, but opposite is in the first triangle, almost triangle will be there. First triangle opposite is large, so hence the slope value is large. Slope value is large in the sense velocity will be large. Next opposite is decreasing. See here opposite decreases. Decreases means this curve OA represents or to be shows the body is moving with negative acceleration. This is positive and there is a negative acceleration. But negative acceleration we will call it as deceleration. Negative acceleration is called what? Deceleration. So therefore this curve OA curve of ST graph shows that the body is moving with retardation or deceleration. Deceleration is nothing but negative acceleration. Deceleration is nothing but what? Negative acceleration. Deceleration is nothing but negative acceleration. Is it clear that curve? Whereas this curve here, variable like this. In this case, the body is moving with variable velocity. Variable velocity, the velocity is going to increasing, velocity is going to decreasing. So continuously, the curve actually shows the body is moving with variable velocity. Just like whenever you are going to riding the bike on the road, if you will plot the change in position of your bike with respect to time, then actually you will get the curve like At a same speed you cannot able to drive because of whenever you are going to drive the bike on the road, there are some humps will be there. Artificially made humps are there and naturally developed or created humps will be there. So during the case you can't ride the bike on the road with a uniform speed. Sometimes when you are going to riding the bike on the road, so immediately in between there you may get some animals across your road. So during that time you can't maintain the uniform speed. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರು ದನ ಬರ್ತದ, ಹಂದಿ ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ ಬೈಕ್ ರೋಡಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೆಸೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಅದೇ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊಡೆದು ಲಾಗ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಹೆಚ್ಚಳ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂಥ ಕೇಸಸ್ ड्यूरिंग सच केसेस ज़्यादा कम होते रहते उधर वेलोसिटी स्पीड ऑफ द बाइक ज़्यादा कम करना पड़ता है. उधर बीच में बैल आता है, भैंस आता है, वैसा आता है तो ज़्यादा कम करना पड़ता है स्पीड. वैसा स्पीड का कर्व वैसा आता है. द कर्व ऑफ सच ए स्पीड यू आर गोइंग टू गेटिंग लाइक दैट. समटाइम्स यू हैव टू स्टॉप द बाइक आल्सो. ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ this part at this portions the bike will be or that vehicle or that body will be comes under rest, whereas this portion it will be shown that the body is moving with acceleration, whereas this part it will be shown that the body is moving with deceleration. Again this is acceleration, again this is deceleration. That means variable. So hence here this curve, the curve of SP graph shows that the body or bike is moving with variable speed or velocity. These are the different graphs which you are going to learn in case of a position time graph. Other than this, here the curve also sometimes they will write in objective type questions like this. They will draw the curve like this also. They will draw the curve sometimes they also draw the curve will be like this. Sometimes they will be draw the curve like this. Different. So here you have to go, this it will be shown that the velocity or the speed it will go on decreasing. This it will be shown that the velocity is going to increasing like this. Up to this it will be increases. After that it will be reverses. It will be appears to be decreasing. Whereas this it will be shows this curve is possible because of whenever we will cut it like this, then for the same time the body is at two positions. For the same time the body is at two positions. Is it possible the body is at two positions during the same time? For example, now 1:15 I will be taking the class in this room. Is it possible I can go for another classroom for the same time? But here it is going to showing for the time t, the position of the body is here, for example at 5-meter position, then here 15-meter position. For the same time, is it possible to take 5-meter position at 15-meter position? It is not possible. So that means this type of curve is not possible. Whereas here we will cut it like this. Here is the position. This is 5, this is 10, here is 15-meter. Time. Here is 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 seconds. For 1 second, 5 seconds. For first second, the position of the body will be 10 meters. After 5 seconds, again the body is at 5 meter, 10 meter position. First 1 second, the body is at 10 meter position. After 5 minutes or after 5 seconds, again the body is at 10 meter position. For example, by 1:20 I will be in this classroom. After that I am going wandering in the different classes, and after some time again I can possible to come here after 10 minutes, 20 minutes. That is possible. So for first 1 minute I will be here, then between 3, 4, 5 seconds I am going outside the classroom. Again after 5 seconds I may be here. It is possible. So that means this type of curve will be possible. This type of curve is not possible. This type of curve is possible. ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ कर्व्स ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟು कर्व, जितना बड़ा उतना कर्व डाल सकते हैं. कभी कभी ऐसा बीच में डाल दो व्हाट इट विल बी शोज करके बताते हैं. यस इन मीटर, t is in seconds, then the curve will be like this. If the curve will be like this, see I am cutting. For the same time the body is in two positions. Here like this. But this curve is not possible. So therefore this curve is not possible. So like that the different curves you are going to getting in case of a position time graph or in case of a distance time graph. Is it clear? Actually for your present syllabus this part is deleted, but you are going to getting some questions in case of a CET, in case of a NEET, in case of a JEE. For that purpose I give the number of graphs. And here in this case position time graph, in the case of a position time graph, here is the increasing velocity, this part is decreasing velocity, whereas these portions here the body will becomes to rest. So that means this curve, what it will be shows how many times the body will becomes to rest according to this curve. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 and beginning 5 times it will becomes to rest during its complete journey. How many times the body will becomes to rest during the complete journey according to this graph? And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the body or the bike or the vehicle it will becomes to rest. In between them its velocity is increasing, decreasing, increasing and decreasing. Such type of many graphs they will plot. They will ask the questions what the respective curves, the respective graphs will be shown. Here number of times I showed about it. This curve, this curve, this curve and this curve already I was mentioned. And what is the use of that curve also I wrote it. Keep it in mind. The slope of position time graph gives the velocity. Slope of position time graph gives the velocity. Whereas the slope of velocity time graph gives the acceleration. So hence the position time graph slope gives velocity. Velocity time graph gives the acceleration. Is it right? Then one more graph will be there. That also actually deleted. But here I will draw the few graphs. And the graph which is plotting acceleration is along y-axis and time is along x-axis, and the graph is said to be acceleration time graph. Acceleration time graph. Simply they will write small a, small t. graph. AT graph. So here the graph plotting acceleration along y-axis and time is along x-axis is called acceleration time graph, means AT graph. So here is the curve. This is y-axis and this one is x-axis. Along this way, A acceleration in terms of meter per second square. Here t in terms of second. This is origin. As you was known already, this is 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second. Here 5 meter per second square, 10 meter per second square, 15 meter per second square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. This is what the graph along y-axis acceleration, along x-axis time. So here is the curve I will draw it. This is the curve which is parallel to time axis, and this curve AB for the origin, for the beginning, when it will be starts, the acceleration of a body is here. Say it is of 12 meters per second square. When the time is 0 seconds, after 1 second, the time after 1 seconds, the position will be again here only we are indicating along y-axis. That means again the acceleration will be 12 or 17 meter per second. Here sorry, beginning not 12, 17. Now also again 17. After 2 seconds, again it is 17. After 3 seconds, again it is 17. After 4 seconds, again it is 17. That means there is no change in acceleration of a body. That means this curve AB of AT graph, the curve AB of AT graph shows that the body is moving with uniform acceleration. Here is the another graph I will plot it. This is a meter per second square. This is t in seconds. Again 1 second, 2 second, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 like that. अभी हाकॉल्डी वही डाल दिया जाना, होना है तो चेंज कर सकते हैं आप. 1, 2, 3, 4. The curve it will be like this. And this curve it will be shows that the body is moving with increasing acceleration. Because of for the first 1 second the acceleration is 5. For the next second the acceleration is 10. For the next second, the acceleration is more than 15. For the next, the acceleration is more than 20. Means acceleration is going to be increasing. Acceleration is going to be increasing means the body is going to accelerating. Here AT graph shows that the body is accelerated. Accelerated in the sense moving with increasing acceleration. Shows that the body is moving with increasing acceleration. Increasing acceleration in the sense rate of change of acceleration, and that rate of change of acceleration is positive here. Rate of change of acceleration is positive, and already I gave one of the definition while defining the acceleration. The rate of change of acceleration is called jerk. Rate of change of acceleration is called jerk. This is specialties. Rate of change of acceleration is called jerk. Rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Rate of change of displacement is called velocity. Rate of change of position is called speed. Rate of change of acceleration is called jerk. And better to keep in mind, in the graph of acceleration time, we can able to study the nature of motion of a body. We can able to find the acceleration of a body at any instant of time. What we are going to acceleration of a body at any instant of time we can able to find. Nature of motion of a body, to find the acceleration of a body at any instant of time. But the slope of this acceleration time curve, it does not use any quantity. Slope is a quantity, better to keep it. Slope of position time velocity ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, slope of velocity time acceleration ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, but slope of acceleration time ಯಾವುದು quantity ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. Of course dimensionally ನೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ, ಯಾಕೆ dimensionally ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. इसके पॉजिटिव एक्सेलरेटेड नेगेटिव एक्सेलरेटेड ಇದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ एक्सेलरेशन ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬರ್ತದ. ಅದೇ ಒಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್, ಇದೇ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು, ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ the body is moving with change in acceleration. The acceleration is going to changing but not increasing. The acceleration is going to decreasing ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ, ಇದು increasing ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಈ ತರ ಡಿಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್, ಅಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಕರ್ವ್. ಅಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇರ್ತದ, ಡಿಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮೂರು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅದು, ಇನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ಗಳು ಹಾಕಬಹುದು. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಅದರ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ಸ್. A in meter per second square, T is in seconds, and the curve will be like this. ಹಿಂಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತ ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದ್ ವೇಳೆ ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್, ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಿಂಗಿದ್ರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಹಿಂಗಿದ್ರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್. If the curve will be like this, curve will be like this, ಈ ತರ ಇತ್ತು. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೂ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ. ಅಟ್ ಎ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೂ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಫಾರ್ ಟೂ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೂ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್. For the same time, two accelerations cannot be possible. But for the different times, same acceleration is possible. For two different times, same acceleration is possible. But for same time, two accelerations are not possible. So therefore, this curve is not possible. Idu possible illa. Adu idu possible illa. This type of curve will be possible. Idu possible illa. Idu possible agadu. But idu possible agadu. In different curves, you can able to study in case of a acceleration time law. Artha Stella. This is all about the graphs which are plotted position against time, velocity against time, acceleration against time. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ಸ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸಲ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫು, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫು ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವೆದರ್ ಯು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್, that I cannot able to say perfectly about you, because of one of the graph I plotted this time AB curve which is parallel to time axis for velocity against time line. And this curve in case of a velocity time, this AB curve it will be shows that the body is moving with uniform velocity, not acceleration, uniform velocity. Ide curve only n a even b in place of acceleration velocity. Our velocity hakidaga ಏನು ಬಂತು, ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ acceleration ಅಲ್ಲ, ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ velocity ಆ. ಅದೇ ನಾವು ಇದು a ತೆಗೆದು b ತೆಗೆದು s ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. कर्व ಅದೇ कर्व y है, कर्व में चेंजेस नहीं होगा, वही है पैरेलल टू टाइम. But this curve in case of a position time of the body is at rest. The body is not going to moving. The body is at rest. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನು ಹೋಗೇನಾಯ್ತು, ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹಿಂಗ, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಜೀರೋ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಅಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಯಾವ ಕೇಸ್ದಾಗ ದ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ whenever you are going to solving, कब आता है तो जब तुम CET क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते रहते, ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चन सॉल्व ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಇಂತ ಕರ್ವ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Is it clear up to this? So up to this I finished all the graphs which are plotted in case of a motion of a body along a straight line. Motion of a body along a straight line. So actually this completes the motion of a body along a straight line. Though here I will draw here the few graphs. Here is the one of the graph. This is position time. Here is the origin. Here is the two curves. This is the one curve and this is the other. Two curves. And better to observe carefully, these two curves are parallel to each other. These two curves are parallel to each other. If these two curves are parallel to each other, then the velocity by finding the slope of these That means velocity v1, here the velocity v2, and here v1 is equal to v2. Or v1 equal to va, v2 equal to vb. So here va equal to vb. And both are moving in the same direction. Both are moving in the same direction. If both are moving in the same direction, then the relative velocity of A with respect to B, velocity of A with respect to B, whatever VA minus VB, and this is goes to 0 because of VA and VB values are equal. That means these two curves of position time path, these two curves of position time path, what they will be shows? Both the curves showing are the curves obtained by plotting the graph of position time path for the two different bodies, and those two different bodies are moving with a same and uniform velocity. Same and uniform velocity. That is the here is another curve. Again position I will draw it yes. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಎಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ವ್ ಒಂದು, the curve will be one is like this and the other curve will be like this. One is the curve here, this is one and this is two. Here you are going to finding the slope, and here also you are going to finding the slope. See here, slope for this and slope for this. Here slope value large, here slope value will be smaller. Its velocity v1, its velocity v2, and here v1 is greater than v2. Both will be positive velocities, both are positive velocities are there, but v1 is greater than v2. v1 is greater than v2 because of first curve having a more slope than that of the second curve. फर्स्ट कर्व कितना सेकंड कर्व स्लोप कम आता है, फर्स्ट कर्व स्लोप ज्यादा है, उसके लिए उसका वेलोसिटी ज्यादा आता है, इसका वेलोसिटी कम आता है. ऐसा वैसे करेंगे इट विल बी लाइक इट विल बी हियर इज द वन, दिस इज ಇದು ಸ್ಲೋಪ್, ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂತು, इधर स्लोप ज्यादा आ गया, इसका स्लोप ज्यादा था, इसका उसका मतलब v1 या v2, here v2 is greater than v1, v2 is greater than, sometimes we will get one is going to negative velocity and this is goes to positive, ascending the positive velocity curve, position time curve. This is ascending curve and this one is descending curve. Ascending curve means velocity is positive velocity. Here negative velocity. One is positive velocity and another is negative velocity. Because of here by getting the slope of this curve, here this will get negative and this will get positive. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ negative velocity and positive velocity. And both the curves they will be meet at a point. They will be cut at this position. And here we will get the meeting time. That means the body is moving with so and so velocity and the other body is moving with so and so velocity, and both they will be meet at this position, and the meeting time will be here and meeting position will be here. This is meeting position and this is what meeting time. At what time they will be meet? Both are starting from the origin. Illing start. ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಗಿನ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಷ್ಟು? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಅಗೇನ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಸ್ ದ graphical representation. I give number of different. So later here few differences we have to show between the distance traveled and displacement, between the speed and velocity, and between the average speed and average velocity. There is some differences will be there. Here, few points we have to show the different points. Distinguish between one is distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. So here is distance, or we will write it distance traveled. Here is the displacement. There are few differences. So one of the differences, first difference, in case of a distance traveled, which is nothing but path length. This is nothing but what? Path length. Path length is nothing but actual path traced by the body. Actual path traced by the body. Whereas in case of a displacement, the shortest distance between initial and final position. Shortest distance between initial and final positions of a body. That is what the displacement, shortest. And here this it will be depends on the path length. It is depends on path length, whereas it is independent on path length. Path length के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है वैसे. For example, the body it will be start from A and it will be moving like this, and it is moving like this, it is moving like this, it is moving, and it will become small. Its actual path is one circle is nothing but 2 pi r. This is path length, which is nothing but distance traveled. But the displacement for this equal to 0 because of what we have shortest distance between initial and final position. Initial position is A and final position is also A. Both are at the same position. That means its displacement becomes 0, but not the path length, but not the distance traveled. So therefore here it is independent of path, and this it will be depends on the path. In case of A, like this, the body is moving along this curved path. Here to here you have to measure like this along this path, and this path total distance traveled, which is here, whereas the displacement is this one, shortest distance from initial and final. This is displacement. This displacement is independent on this path, but here distance traveled depends on the path. So usually this value is greater. Idu great ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ, ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತದ, ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತದ. Distance traveled is more, whereas the displacement is smaller. But in only one case, if the body is moving along a straight line, if the body is moving along a straight line with the distance traveled to and displacement, both are equal in magnitude. Whereas in the curved path, the distance traveled will be more than that of the displacement. That is also one of the very important difference. Distance traveled is greater than that of the displacement, but displacement is smaller than the distance traveled. Distance traveled is more than displacement, whereas here displacement is smaller than distance traveled. But only in which case, better to keep it in mind, distance traveled and displacement, they are same in magnitude only when the body is moving along a straight line. In the other cases, this is always greater than this one. And the important one is, it is scalar quantity. It is scalar quantity, whereas this is vector quantity. Vector quantity. One is the scalar quantity and another is the vector. By knowing these differences, if you want, here you can able to get one of the question answer, and that is what your distance traveled divided by displacement. ಇದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದರ ಹೆಸರು लिख सकते हैं. Distance traveled by displacement is greater than 1. It is greater than 1 and it is equal to 1. This is equal to 1 when the body is moving along a straight line. That is equal to 1 when the body is moving along a straight line. Other than that, distance traveled is greater than displacement. Sorry, distance traveled divided by displacement is greater than 1. Is it clear? These are the few differences between distance traveled and displacement. And one more, better to listen here. This is always positive. Idonta neನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ, always positive. It is always positive. Whereas this one, it is positive or negative or 0. 0 का अर्थ है 0 है. डिस्प्लेसमेंट इधर 0 हो गया. 0 भी रह सकता है, पॉजिटिव भी रह सकता है, नेगेटिव भी रह सकता है. Because of it is depends on the direction, whereas it is depends on the independent on the direction. It is independent on direction. This one is depends on direction. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್. ಅದರ ನಂತರ distinguish between speed ಆಮೇಲೆ velocity. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಹೇಳೋದು ಮುಗಿದೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Actually, we will finish the topic motion of a body along a straight line, excluding numericals. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿನೇ ये पॉइंट बोलने के बाद ही I will go for the numericals and that I will continue in the next class. Okay, thank you.